Hello and welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Anonymously T, and if you are not familiar with me and you'd like to join the family, please do not hesitate to hit that subscribe button. And while you're at it, you might as well hit the bell notification so that way you can get these messages when they come straight from me to you. Because again, my messages are timeless. So whenever you're seeing this video is when it is needed just for you. If you'd like to follow me over on IG, I can be found at anonymously_T, in which I do tidbits of this reading and lots of other good things that you'd like to see. So before we get started, I am going to take a second to welcome in all of the white light, the ancestors, and everything that is good. Okay? All right now. All right, guys, as we like to say every day, let's get to it. All right, so can we get the message of the day? Father, Son, Holy Spirit, white light, ancestor, guys, can I get the message of the day? Father, Son, Holy Spirit, white light, ancestor, guys. All right, so what we have at the bottom of the deck is rest and rejuvenate. So in the normal tarot deck, this would be the Four of Swords. So the overall message of the day is that you need to rest. Find time to have just a subtle moment of which the body is not in motion, in which you do not feel like you need to do something, but you are just trying to rejuvenate yourself from the week that passed, the month that passed, the day that passed. Today is all about having the energy of being able to rest and rejuvenate your soul, your body, your mind. The overall message of the day is third eye chakra. So that is being very, very intuitive and knowing what it is that you need to do in order to obtain this rest or in order to rejuvenate yourself, because for everyone is different. Some people might rejuvenate by going to go take a swim. Some people might rejuvenate by taking a long hot bath while they have some candles lit. Just find some time to do some bit of self-care, because up underneath rest and rejuvenate, we have that crown chakra. So that is getting your wisdom, getting your knowledge. Up underneath that, we got material and spiritual prosperity. And up underneath that, we got prosperity begins. So the prosperity is coming to you, and they want you to stand your ground while you are going closer towards your destiny. For there is new beginnings under the horizon, in which your heart chakra will be. I can just keep on pulling. I mean, they're just basically rejuvenate yourself, for the new beginning is coming. Your destiny is playing itself out, but you have to stand your ground. You have to know that this harvest is coming from you, and that's where this crown chakra shows up, because your crown chakra is all about you being more enlightened, while you have this third eye chakra, which is with you being more intuitive, trusting your guts, trusting your instincts, knowing that what you feel is exactly what you need to do, while basically trusting that you can guide yourself towards this. But it's going to come from taking some time of just going within, resting, meditating, finding any little bit of time or something that you do that is solely for you and not for anyone else. But let's get a little more clarification over this message of the day. Father, Son, Holy Spirit, white light, ancestor, can I get the message of the day? Father, Son, Holy Spirit, white light, ancestor, can I get the message? Clarification. Why is this third eye chakra here? Can I know why this third eye chakra? Please, y'all. Today I was feeling very motherlandish. Can I get... okay. Alright. So... At the bottom of the deck, we got Sister Earth. It's going back to that rest and rejuvenate. Sister Earth is all about grounding yourself. It's all about knowing your power. And in the normal tarot deck, this would be the Page of Pentacles, which is the innocence. It is that infantile type of energy over your finances and everything. But you have to ground yourself and set a firm foundation before you can start to really harvest or sow the perfect oats that it is that you want to reap back into your life. Just grounding yourself, being in this state of where you look through things through an innocent eyesight, so that way you have a very new, profound vision or perspective over the things that are happening, that are going to happen, and that you want to happen. All right, we will take them there. So what you should think is the 10 of Wind. In a normal tarot deck, that would be the 10 of Swords. And you need to think in the way of the Cross. What you should do is the 5 of Wands. Okay, wait, I just heard it differently. All right, so sword energy is here. That's the air energy, which is Aries, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is strong in your message of the day, but I don't get that this is what they're telling you you should think, you should do, you should say. This is actually what you're thinking, this is what you're doing, and this is what you're saying. And what you are thinking is you're thinking the 10 of Wind, or the Way of the Cross. In the normal tarot deck, as I said before, this would be the 10 of Swords. So you are thinking in a sense of where you feel stabbed in the back. You feel a little bit of defeated while you have come to the end of this cycle, because 10 represents the end of a cycle. But you're thinking that all of these swords are not there for you to have in your casting of what you're casting out and what you're casting in, but rather you feel like they're all stuck into your back. You feel like it's some big burden that you are carrying around that has not been able to let go. But the Way of the Cross tells you is that you understand that that struggle was made for your strength. For, as they say in the story, he carried his cross to his own nailing. And with that is like saying a lot of times we carry the things that are actually meant to make us stronger along with us on our journey. That does not mean that they are a burden. It does not mean that it's a bunch of weight on your shoulders, but it lets you know that it is weight that you have the opportunity or you have the power to relieve from yourself. It is only as strong as your mind tell you that it is, because when you gain the inner strength, when you rest and rejuvenate, when you're meditating, you learn that the breath is a lot more important than the actual strength, because we know our mind wants to give up a lot more sooner than our body actually does. So you are carrying the weight of your swords. You are able to relinquish how heavy or how light it actually is to yourself, but it's all within how you are telling yourself and what you are telling yourself you're capable of doing. What you are doing right now is the 5 of Wind, or in the normal tarot deck, it will be the 5 of Swords, and it says fear. So what I'm hearing is that there is some fear around the way that you are moving. So this is why you're afraid to sit still, or you're afraid to rest, because you feel like with all of these swords that is in the back, you have to continue to move forward, but you're feeling as if you're doing it on your own. And you have to understand some things are meant to do on your own, because that again is how you get your strength. You can't allow others to help you carry your cross to your nailing or for your resurrection when it's your resurrection. But you don't want to give into the fear, which is a low vibrating form, because then you will start to pull all of your vibrations down there. It is okay to feel the fear. It is okay to acknowledge the fear, but it is not okay to stay within the fear, because what you are saying is the 7 of Wind. Or in a normal tarot deck, this would be the 7 of Swords, and it says many tongues. So at this moment, with this fear and feeling stuck in the back, you are actually speaking many, many languages. So it is very hard for anyone to comprehend what you're saying, because when you're speaking to someone that knows their regular tongue is English, you might sound like you're speaking Spanish to them. When you're talking to someone that is speaking Spanish, it might sound like you're speaking Portuguese. But right now you have many tongues, which is actually a great benefit for you, because it makes you universal. It makes you very versed in different type of cultures or different type of situations that you may be coming up with. It gives you a different way of being able to speak. So I'm hearing like, if somebody needs you to speak a little ghetto, you can speak a little ghetto. If somebody needs you to speak with education, you can speak with education. If somebody needs you to just speak with a listening ear, you know how to speak words that come from a listening ear. So with being with these many tongues is not necessarily a bad thing. However, I feel as if you're trying to get to a state of stability within your thoughts, because what you should be thinking is a stable number. 10, growth, completion, making it to the ultimate end. But what you're thinking and what you're saying is instability, which is this 5 and this 7, which is it is growing, it is progressing, because you went from a 5 to a 7. From what you're doing is a 5, but you're speaking in the sense of a 7. So you're getting closer to that 10, but it's just not stable right now. So you have to find that stable balance, because right here with this third eye chakra, we got Sister Fire and we got Nine of Fire. So on top of what you are cutting in and cutting out, because the swords is all about logic, it is all about the thinking, the mental, it is all about the physical that comes from the mental thinking, which is with a lot of logic and reasoning and analyzing, observing and all that things. But your third eye chakra tells you that they want you to be in tune with your wand. And I always like to say your magic wand. It's your mind. It's the things that we tell ourselves. So we have Sister Fire and then we have Nine of Fire here. I'm going to actually read these ones out loud so you know exactly why they're here with your third eye chakra. All right, so Sister Fire, accept all change and movement with a balanced perspective and equanimity. You feel enthusiasm, self-confidence, and eloquence. You are moving within the natural flow of the universe, and you are favored by all universal forces. When you feel in danger of fragmentation, turn within for the answers. Meditate on the sun setting in the ocean. Imagine this picture, and you will be soothed and regain touch with what is of real and lasting importance to you. I told you, rest, rejuvenate, meditate, find a way to where you can go within to ground yourself so you don't give into this low vibration of fear. So you are not worried about what is to come. You're actually enthused about what's coming next, because this Nine of Fire, the Eye of the Fire, you have arrived at a peak experience. You have reached the right wavelength and the right current. You are tuned to the right frequency. You are seeing accurately, and if you work within the concrete realm of everyday life, your clear sight will lead to solid creations that will endure. As changes occur, do not let yourself get thrown off balance. Stay focused on the details of living. That's all this wisdom. That's that third eye chakra. That is knowing your intuition is leading you right to where it is that you need to be, not where you want to be. For everything comes in divine timing, and they're giving you, if you had the question or you wanted to know, am I making the right move? Am I going in the right direction? I clearly see yes. Yes. Just stay on that path, and do know that if you're getting if you are being too affected by the outside forces, take the time to go inside, for that is where you're going to find the answers that you truly need or that you're really seeking. Let's see what the angels want to say about the message of the day. Go within, guys. Trust yourself. Do know that your intuitions is leading you right into the right direction. It may seem hard. It may seem a little scary, and that's where these fears coming from. But you have to turn and transmute that fear into something different. Transmute that fear into your strength. All right, let's see what the angels want to say over the message of the day. It's too many here. It's too many. I know it's probably a lot needing to be said, but can I get the clarification of the message of the day? Okay. So, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Fire. It's right going down with that Nine of Fire overall. So, the Eight of Fire says, events are moving at a fast pace. Delays are over. Many things are happening at once. So, if you are noticing that a lot is going on for a lot of reasons. So, go with it. Trust it. Know that it is for the better benefit of you, and know that all the delays or all of the setbacks or all of the standstills, they're over. For now, everything is moving in your favor now. What you're thinking, what you're doing, what you're saying. Okay. So, thinking in the way of the Empress, because we got Archangel Gabriel here. So, it's lavish abundance. Give birth to your dreams and nurture yourself and others. Nurturing yourself, rest, rejuvenate, get the words together so you can give that wisdom on to others. Ground yourself. What you do, we have the moon. Archangel Haniel has showed up to give us some help. So it is an important psychic insight for events are going on behind the scenes. Release fear that holds you back. Do you not see this? This is fear here. And then we got the moon card that shows up right there telling you to release any fear that is holding you back. You got nothing to worry about. You got nothing to fear, for everything is for you. It's right here. It's right now. And the time has become of the essence. For on this 7 of wind energy, we got the page of waters. For a new person enters your life, a relationship begins a new phase or a heightened psychic ability. So, on top of this 7 of wands with speaking these many languages, you got the page of waters, which again, this innocence, this new infantile view. You are reborn. You are rebirthed. Ooh, excuse me. You are rebirthed into this new being that it is of this light. This new person that is being acknowledged, that is being loved, that is being wanted. For you are being seeked out. Definitely, definitely are. And I mean, you got, it's a new phase for you. So trust it. Let it go. Let go of the fear of what can be and trust that everything will be. For what jumped right out on what they wanted to say is justice. We got Archangel Raguel. I'm hoping I pronounced that right, guys. I'm sorry if I did it. But he showed up here on this third eye energy along with this wands, this page of wands and this 9 of wands, or we got Sister Fire, 9 of fire. All right, fair and just decisions. Do what you know is right. Stand up for your beliefs. Didn't they tell you already to stand your ground? Now they're telling you to stand up for your beliefs, but they know that all is well, all is coming. You just got to maintain your intuitive, maintain your sense of knowing, maintain that gut feeling that you know you are feeling and go with it. Trust it, for it is there for a reason. You now need to trust yourself and trust the path that you are walking on. Follow your yellow brick road. Do not be scared. Do not be distracted. Do not be torn away by what someone else thinks or what someone else feels or how someone else is moving. For you need to move to the rhythm of your own beat right now, for that is the beat that is the best for you. No one else's song is going to play to your soul. No one else's vibration is going to levitate your spirit. So you have to do it and trust that what you are doing is exactly what you need to be doing, for everything is working in your favor. But I don't know. Let's see what my mermaids want to say about this message of the day. Let's see what the mermaids want to tell you. Ew. Okay. All right. Can I get some messages on the message of the day? And my Father, Son, Holy Spirit, White Light, Ancestor guys. Can I get messages for the message of the day? Can I get messages for the message of the day? May I have messages for the message of the day? All right, at the bottom of the deck, we got ambition. Set your sights beyond the horizon. Shoot for the stars, baby, for it's going to go. It's all in what you're telling yourself. What you should think, what you should do, and what you should say. Okay, all right. So, what the mermaids are saying you should be thinking is you should be thinking in the sense of exploring. With this Empress energy there, they want you to think in a sense of explore. 4, maps show what has already been discovered. Go another way. I did not tell you guys to don't follow someone else and go on your own yellow brick road. Let yourself lead you to where you want to be, because that's the exact path you need to be on, not the path that someone else took. For everything that is good for the goose may not be good for the gander. What you should do, you should be moving with determination. Don't be afraid of the rising tide. It will soon recede. Don't be afraid. They're telling you, release this fear. Release this that you are doing to your soul, for you have nothing to fear. You are guided, you are protected, and your support is right where you need it. So move forward with strong determination, because that's what's going to continue to bring in everything. For what you should be speaking or saying is generosity. What good is treasure if you keep it for yourself? That's this crown chakra. That's this getting this wisdom. That's this being able to explore and speak with someone else with a sense of wisdom. So you're not just saying, oh, I do this because I do it. You can say, I do this because it helps with A, B, and C. I do this because it brings in 1, 2, and 3. So speak with generosity and speak with knowledge. Speak with this sense of these many tongues that you have. That's why you're able, when I said it is a plus for you, that you are able to speak in different languages and to interact with different cultures or interact with different sets of people, because that is all going to be a benefit for you for when you are passing on this wisdom, for when you are in this page of waters, when you are being intuitive, sensitive, artistic, or friendly. For now may be the time where you have to meet new people to set up a new and different networking system. For networking is just as strong as money, because sometimes it's not necessarily what you can do, but it's who you know that knows what you can do. So continue to shine, continue to be bright. For what jumped right on out, they wanted to give you some extra messages over why this Sister Fire is here and this Nine of Fire. So Sister Fire is here to give you direction. Trust your inner compass and find your bearings. Didn't I say trust yourself? Trust you, for you are the new start. You have the new beginning. And this Nine of Fire is here to tell you, travel. Seeing the surface of the ocean is not the same as diving deep to see the coral. So don't be afraid to travel. Don't be afraid to do things out of your ordinary. Do not be afraid to want to go and see different places. For this is where your heart is going to be at its most content. When you travel away from where you are normally used to being, or when you travel away from the people and the things that you are normally or you comfortably put yourself around. Do a little travel, see a little bit of the world, for the view is so much different from the outside than it is from the inside. I mean, I don't know what else I can put down for you guys, so I hope you picked up everything that I put down. If any of this did resonate, please leave me a comment, because I love to know what it is that you guys are so afraid of. Let's go ahead and raise the vibration and get it on out. If you think someone else is going to need this, hey, I'm perfectly fine with you sharing this video. And if you are new to my channel, again, welcome. Thank you for joining and staying with us, for us to get all of these messages for the energy of the day. And if you'd like to see more, I would love it if you hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell while you're at it, because my readings are timeless. So whenever you're seeing this video is exactly when it's needed for you. I am going to take the time to close out this reading with a little bit of my holy wood, Palo Santo, for anyone that doesn't know. And thank you, Father, Son, Holy Spirit, by guidance and guys for these messages and you for sending us. Thank you for your constant protection. I thank you for your constant grace. I honor you and merciful and blessed, and I ask that you remain listening messages that you send us and sense of synchronicities, whether it be in a dream, whether it be in a song, remember that they see, please give protection. Protection of the words, protection of the heart's blood, all right, guys, I have loved this. This has been a great reading. I am going to take my time to head on out of here. I'm going to head on out. So until next time, guys, it's been Anonymously T. Peace. Sending you lots of love, lots of light, and don't forget to put some respect on that name. Let's get that self-respect.